Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I'm Coco and today we're going to be cooking a delicious side. Now this side is super easy. It could go with a lot of meals, and today I have tons of tomatoes that I took out of the garden, so I need to find something to do with them, and I'm going to make this corn and tomato salad. So if you want to learn how to make this, something that the whole family can enjoy, you can take it to a barbecue, you can do a lot with this. Stay tuned on CookLove. Okay guys, so these are the things you're gonna need for the corn and tomato salad. Obviously, corn on the cob. Fresh is best, so if you can get it at the store, then you just boil it up with a little bit of salt and some butter, and it'll be nice and tender, and then we'll just cut it right off of the cob. We're gonna need some tomatoes, store-bought if you can, but I have them from my garden and I have tons. And so because I have all different varieties, this is gonna make it look really pretty. So if you can, do that. But the other thing I'm gonna use is a purple onion, avocado, and you want it to be firm. If you wanna add some jalapeno to it, that'll work. And of course probably a little bit of lemon, and of course our seasonings, but we will talk about the seasonings as we go, okay? Oh yeah, and never forget your cilantro. You know, it's not the same without it, so always have it in the fridge ready to go, okay? So before I clean the corn, I'm going to use my big pot, and I'm going to fill it with water, a little bit of salt, and you can put a little bit of butter in it. It's optional. I use it sometimes I don't, no big deal. But we're gonna get that boiling while we clean our corn, okay? Okay, so with the corn, we're just gonna peel it and then just crack off the end and just clean it up. Give it a rinse. Put it in your water, and we're gonna just do that with all of the corns. And I have 6 here because I like to have leftovers. My little man likes his esquite corn cup, or just regular elote. So I'm always going to make sure I save a couple for him the way he likes it. Okay, and we'll be back. Alright, here's our corns all ready. Now we're going to put them on the stove and get them to a boil, so medium high, and they'll probably cook for maybe 30 minutes or so. Okay, so on this one, we're just going to use salt, because it's going to have a lot of other stuff that goes in it. Okay, so in my previous video, I made a chipotle sauce, and this is so delicious. You can use it for so much stuff. I use it for the shrimp tacos that I make, but since I have leftovers, I'm going to use this in the corn and tomato side dish that I'm going to make, and I'm just going to drizzle this on top, and it's going to come out so delicious. So if you want to see the recipe for this, check out my previous video, okay? Okay, you guys, so this is the cheese I'm going to use in the corn and tomato salad. We're going to just shred it up, and I'm also going to keep a little bit aside because my son is going to have an elote for dinner, and so that's what I'm going to put on his elote too, okay? So stay tuned and let's do this. Okay, so once I shred it, I go through here and I'm just gonna crumble it up. You really want those little crumbles, almost like Parmesan cheese, because that's what's gonna stick to the corn when you make your elotes. So I'm just gonna come through here and do that, and then right now we're gonna get ready to cut up our tomatoes. Okay, you guys, so for this recipe, since it's just for my little family tonight, I'm going to use, and I will still have leftovers, I'm going to use the 3 varieties of the tomatoes that I grow. This one's called it's kind of pink and it's called the Mortgage Lifter. And then this is my favorite, which is the Cherokee Purple. And then this one, I'm not sure what it's called, but I'll put it down below. It's something like Sunfire or something like that. And then a purple onion. This is optional, but it looks pretty in the salad. An avocado and some cilantro, and of course the corn, but we'll add that after we cut everything up, okay? We're gonna chop up our cilantro, and it just has to be like a rough chop. And then we're gonna do our tomatoes. So I'm gonna cut off the tops, but look how pretty. If you can grow tomatoes, you will be so happy that you did, because they have such a good flavor than the ones that you buy at the store. The ones I buy from the store, I use them in just salsas because we boil them or we cook them down. So when they're fresh, I use them in as many fresh things that I can. So we're gonna cut all these tomatoes up. And I like a big chop kind of, because you want it to be like get a good taste of the tomato since they're so delicious. Look how pretty, so colorful. And now the pink one. These are delicious tomatoes in sandwiches. So stay tuned for that one soon. All right, now we're gonna put this in the bowl, and then we're gonna chop everything up and put it all together. But before I do that, I'm gonna show you how I'll take off everything off the corn, okay? So look how pretty it's already looking. All right, so we'll be back. So I think with this, we're kind of probably do like about 1/4 of a purple onion. You'll have to eyeball it because it depends on what you like. If you like a lot of onion, you would add more or less, you know, it just depends. But I usually will try and start with 1/4, see how it looks. And then if I like it, I could add more and stuff. It's harder to take away. So I'm just gonna do like, not too big of a dice. I would say this is like about 1/4 cup. I don't think you want any more than that. You don't want it to overpower the salad either. Look how beautiful that looks already, you guys. All the different varieties of tomatoes and the cilantro. And so I think I am gonna add the jalapeno just because it looks really pretty. So I'm gonna just kind of julienne it really super thin. I'm not gonna do a lot, just a little bit. Actually might cut them in half. Oh, that looks good. Just to give it a little bit of flavor, because don't forget we're going to use that leftover chipotle on here. And then we're going to do our avocado. And you want it to be firm because that's going to keep its form. And this is a delicious option to make on a carne asada. Okay, so yeah, one avocado. It's about good. All right, and then now we're gonna go get our corn, okay? Okay, so a good way to cut the corn so that you don't cut yourself is you want to put it on something where it's not going to move too much, and then you could just go straight down. And you kind of want chunks because it looks pretty like that. But this is the other way that you can make the esquite, corn in the cup. This is a good way to do it. But yeah, you want to be careful because I'm just all over the place here. But look how pretty that is. Okay. So I'm going to break it up a little bit. But I think I'm going to use one more corn on the cob. So I'm going to put this to the side so that can cool. Of course, I didn't wait for it to cool. The best thing to do would be wait for it to cool so that you're not burning yourself. And just go all the way until you're done. And this is plenty of corn. Now I'm going to just let this cool before I add it to our salad and we season it with our spices, okay? Okay, everybody, so now that the corn that I just cut off the cob is cold, I'm going to put a little bit of lemon in it. And then I'm going to add some cheese and then we're going to put it all together. But I want to show you how beautiful and bright looking this is. And the family's going to love this. And we're going to add, so right now we're going to put the corn in. I kind of like these big chunks, but it's up to you, you can break it up. Just looks really pretty and really fresh, kind of unexpected. When you see that, you don't expect to see like a salad with the corn in here. It looks so pretty. We're just going to mix it up real gently because we don't want to break anything up. And then we're going to squeeze, I think I'm going to just do about a half of a lemon on there. Gotta have that limon in here. Then I'm going to keep it really simple with the seasoning. I'm going to probably just do a salt and pepper, because we're going to add that delicious chipotle sauce on top. And I don't want to just have too much going on. But remember when I told you guys that that you can use that sauce for so many things? I was not kidding you guys. And eventually I'll show you all the stuff that I've used it for. One of my regulars. So you just want to salt that to taste. Don't overdo it, just keep it very fresh. But look at this, how beautiful. Look how pretty and colorful. It just looks so healthy and so delicious. And I know everybody's going to enjoy that, so try it. And now we're going to add a little bit of cheese. This is totally optional. You can leave it like this if you want. With just the lemon and salt, and believe me, it's good just like that. But I'm gonna add a little bit of cheese on top, and I'm gonna say maybe about a half of a cup, and we're gonna mix that in. Look at this, delicioso. So now we're going to plate it up, and I'm gonna show you how I'm going to put it together with the chipotle sauce drizzled on top, okay? I'm going to show you in a clear bowl just so you can see how pretty it is. And this can be go on any side. And I'm going to drizzle it with a little bit of the chipotle sauce. That's good. Ooh, look at that. Okay guys, so now we're gonna do our taste test and see how this is. So here's some corn, some avocado, some cilantro, the tomato, of course, which is, it's just delicious. I know you guys are gonna like this. There's so many good flavors going on in this. I could literally eat this every night. And it's not exactly keto friendly because it has some corn in it. But hey, you gotta live, you know? You gotta enjoy your life. And if you're at a barbecue, you know, pretty much watching what you eat is out the window for the most part. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you give it a try. I'm gonna have all the ingredients down below in the description. So let me know how if you tried it, if you like it. So like, comment, and subscribe to Cook Love with Coco, and come back and see me again next time.